Welcome back to American Agenda. It's time now for The Other View. Monica Lewinsky is back in the spotlight, reclaiming office power dressing and urging women to use their power to vote. She's teamed up with hip LA-based fashion brand Reformation, which says in a press release it chose the once infamous White House intern turned activist to front the campaign because another faceless brand telling you to vote isn't going to cut it. So we've teamed up with someone iconic. Who would? To tackle this topic and more, the president of NSPRA and member of Restore Liberty joining us while on vacation in Mexico today. I recognize that cover-up. Jesse Tate, and Project 21 member and publicist, who I'm assuming is not on vacation, but also has a lovely top. That is Whitley Yates. All right, great to have you both with us here. All right, Jesse, the campaign is called You've Got the Power. Lewinsky really looks like the ultimate girl boss in these images. I think she looked fantastic, elegant, wonderful. I really do. I'm impressed. Quite different also from how she was perceived in the political world in the mid-1990s. Now, she has publicly said that her reputation and professional life was destroyed as a result of former President Clinton admitting their affair. Jesse, is this perhaps some sort of vindication?
Absolutely. I mean, she's had to move on in her life from what happened to her when she was a 22-year-old child. Decisions were made. This is a whole new look for her. I think it is fantastic. I think she is reclaiming her life. And by going with, this company, I think that's part of it. She's been trying to do things before. She has a real long list of stuff on her resume now that is fantastic. And I think it's a great new look for her.
I think it's great. And also, I'm going to have to say, Reformation, the brand is a really cool brand. I really like their clothes. I might have to do some shopping. But
Absolutely.
Whitley, Reformation will also donate proceeds from one item in the collection. It's the You've Got the Power sweatshirt that you see right there, and that kind of pop art logo. They're donating all proceeds from that to nonprofit vote.org. Again, that's where the push for women voters comes in. And I think it's fantastic. How do you think the brand will fare having Monica Lewinsky as this campaign spokesmodel? If we think it's vindication for Monica, how do you think it's going to work out for Reformation?
I think for Reformation, it's pretty cheeky because we all know about the infamous dress that she had. And so having her be on a campaign with related to fashion and in simulation with fashion is very, very cheeky. And I'm not necessarily sure what it was they were looking for, but they're definitely going to make a splash because everyone knows about Monica Lewinsky and the stained dress. And so now that she's dressing in other clothes and attempting to utilize the platform in which she has to really make change, I think is a good thing. I will be interested to see how people are associating her brand with the Reformation brand, considering the way in which we knew Monica Lewinsky from the beginning. Her influence came from a very trivial matter with the president that turned into a rather large issue. And so I think her wanting to do this is a great idea, but I'm not sure how it's going to fare with people overall.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, again, it's called You've Got the Power. And I think, from something, Jesse, just about 30 seconds left, but I know all three of us here love fashion. And I do think when a fashion brand does something that makes people do a double take, and then you realize, this young woman, Jesse, as you pointed out, really had her entire life ruined at the age of 22, and coming back to empower other women, showing that, despite that, she made it. I think that's a pretty good message. Final words, Jesse.
Absolutely. I think it's a great message. Honestly, I mean, it's getting us talking about the brand right now, right? I mean, they're getting so much publicity from doing that. I mean, how much money is that worth?
Yeah, very well said. We're going to have to leave it there. Jesse Tate, Whitley Yates, that rhymes, and you both have fantastic tops on. I will reiterate that. Jesse, get back to the beach. Whitley, you got to go somewhere. All right. Thanks to both of you for being with us.
Will do.
All right.